listen to people actively, stay calm in presentations. Most of I haven't come across a violent client, but hopefully I'll be able to stay calm in a situation like that, guys. So in the industries that we are in, people have been scammed a lot. You can call someone and they will answer you in a way that is very, very intimidating, or even that can cause you to get angry and you want to lash back and tell them things that you think about them. Guys, stay calm in all situations. We have to stay calm. That is a level of professionalism that we have to go through. So we have covered our topic today, public speaking. We have covered. Our opening points were how to ask questions to set a pace for people to give you ears. Give them statistics of let me see. Yes, give them statistics to build credibility for your product. Ask questions and also learn the art of storytelling. Right now, I am learning the art of storytelling. That is I have even taken an online course from Allison, that is teaching me to be a public speaker. Also, people, challenge yourselves to watch online, on YouTube, on TikTok. Think other people who close deals. Like I am on TikTok most of the time, but even the algorithm has learned that now I'm interested in sales. So people who are closing deals on the phone, people who are closing deals physically, those are the things that are now appearing a lot on my feed. You know, the algorithm on these social medias, you have to train it. So you have to, if you want a line, filler words. You've had me with the filler words. I've caught myself there, guys. So challenge yourself. I'm back on camera. Challenge yourself, guys, to always do the things that are challenging you so that you can learn and become the better version of yourself. Taking a class in public speaking is one step that you have taken. We have many more classes that are upcoming, and hopefully you'll come for more and even invite more friends. But my point today is, if something is hard for you to do, it is because most of the time we do not know exactly what we need to do to come across in a way that is professional, and that is why we have the fear. So I encourage each and every one of us, let's go out all our days challenging ourselves to be better. Let me have a few questions. Maybe Gloria, do you have a question or even a suggestion?
Well, thank you very much for the audience. At the moment, I don't have a question. I would like to give the audience to any other person who would like to ask. Maybe I'll come in later on. Thank you.
Okay. Emma, still driving, Mr. Emma?
No, I'm okay now. I'm okay. Thank you, Madam Rahab. It has been a nice presentation.
Okay.
Yeah, I have learned something though. I really appreciate. And my ask is on how to handle someone like to how to handle nervousness. Someone who is shy, maybe nervous.
Okay.
Any other apart from the breathing techniques you shared? Any other something like that?
Yes, there are a lot of techniques that people can use for you to be able to overcome nerves. Some people listen to music. I used to play I do play basketball, but before I learned the breathing technique, when I was going to perform, maybe because you would be maybe on the first five, and you know the tension of starting anything, there's that tension that comes, and it causes you to feel like, will I manage this? You can listen to music. Find your system. You can either listen to music, calming music, or hype music, depending on how you're feeling or how you want to do it. Some people can listen to rock music. I have a friend who listens to rock music when they're about to do something that is challenging, because it heightens their vibration to a high frequency, so they can be able to come across as confident and perform. There are other people who are on the higher frequency, but they would like to calm down to level up. So those ones listen to calm music. Another technique that people do use is talking to family. You can call a family member, someone you trust, and tell them, now I'm about to go on. Do you have words of encouragement? And then they will tell you some few words that are going to calm you down, depending on the relationship that you people have. Another thing that you can do is, I have seen musicians, before they go to sing, there's that thing they do with their lips and their voice and throat, like, oh, I don't know, it looks even funny for me, but there are very many techniques that can cause you to calm down or to go up, depending on how you want to come across at a particular time. So I hope we can go out and challenge ourselves to find what it is that works for us personally, because all of us are different. Any other question? Alan, we're welcome back. You had left there for a second.
I had run out of data.
You're welcome back.
So I was loading that.
Sorry about that. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes.
What of some moments when you speak to someone, and you are applying all those techniques you are talking about?
Yes.
But you are not closing.
Oh, closing the
You make
the
a good
customer.
presentation and you feel you have done it.
Yes.
And someone is like, hey, thank you for the education. I even thinking about insurance. I'm happy you've educated me.
Yeah.
I want to close this person. But then it becomes hard.
Yes. So there is a trick that I have been learning online. I haven't applied it yet, but let me share with you about that. Yeah. So there is a psychological trick that you will present to someone, and they will show you that they have the interest of what you're saying, but they will not want to commit with you. So what you do when they give you a question like that, also start triggering them, so they can feel like insecure, or like, why don't I take this right now? What do I mean? The customer will tell you, okay, let me get back to you. Thank you for the education you have given me. What, blah, blah, all the things that they say. Then you're going to ask them, what is stopping you right now from taking the next step? Now you become the person that is asking the questions, because they have asked all their questions, you have answered. Now become the person that is asking the questions. You will ask, what is the reason that is causing you to not go in the next step? Some of them are going to give you an answer that, oh, I have to talk with my partner, my wife. If it's a man, they will tell you, I have to talk with my wife. And you're going to ask them. So if right now you're going home and you did not take the policy with us, but you're heading home and you have an accident right now, but you haven't paid, what will your wife experience when you die? So that will like shock them, and put them in a place of defense, like, why do you want me to die or something like that, then you ask them another question. Okay, let's take that out. Let me ask you, if you have paid today, right now you have paid, you have done our transaction, and as you're going home, something happens to you, become disabled, or you even die, will your wife thank you for paying that first installment because she will have all the benefits there and then? What will the client say? Alan, come back. What do you think the client will tell you?
Yes.
What do you think the client will tell you when you give them something like that? Yes.
Someone told me, you do want me to die?
No, you tell them, no one, I have come here. Yes, all of us benefit from people dying all the time. And when people dying is a part of life, isn't it? We all know dying is a part of life. Whatever situation we are in, we are all headed that direction. So instead of avoiding that topic, we might as well talk about it, isn't it? Yes, bring them back to the table. Tell them, putting them in a place of discomfort shows them that you're not afraid of their disruptions or what they have to say, but you force them to look into the future so that they can be able to say, by the way, if I do this right now, my wife would be thankful. Even if you don't tell, most of the people use that I'm going to talk to my wife or my husband as a way of them avoiding to give you an answer there and then, so that you can leave. And then they can give you more evasive techniques online that, I've been busy, I've been sick, all this and that. But you need, when someone is face to face with you and you've given them a real presentation, make sure you go away with a commitment. At least let them sign that paper that requires them to pay a week from now or 2 weeks from now, as long as they've given you the time to give you a face on face. So you have to trigger people with psychological questions that cause them to think of the future. Try that
Thank
technique.
you so much,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
The objection I'm facing, someone gives an excuse of the ID, and it's like, it is the presentation has been good, but then I don't have an ID. Don't you people need an ID?
Yeah.
And of course you need an ID. I've so far had
three people
they
evading
show
you
as
with an
if they are
ID.
interested.
Yeah.
However, they have different other IDs. Someone is like, I have my passport, I had worked upon it, I have my driving permit, but I don't have a national ID. Can you take me on? And as if it is another objection people have resorted to.
Yeah.
Because they know we need the ID.
Yes.
I've even met today one who has even given me the name, but I filled the form and was like, you people, don't you need an ID? I lost my ID. I only have this one, the driving permit.
Yes.
If you accept it, I can take it on. And I've never had people accepting the driving permit.
Those IDs are accepted, my dear. Don't let anyone use that one as a trick on you. Tell them, okay, if it is a passport, let us take the photo of the passport. It's okay. Or even a driving license, it is okay.
Okay.
Yes, they have all accepted when bringing policies.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I will never love the challenge. Thank you.
Let Emma give us his thought on that. Mr. Emma.
Yes, thank you, Madam Rahab, for the presentation. I want to add on to your submission on the issue of Madam Allen. You make your presentation, people don't buy.
Yes.
I'm going to emphasize on two things. You have already mentioned them, but one is in something called qualifying. The thing is, we should spend more time qualifying leads or studying our prospects.
Yes.
For example, if we're going to present to teachers, we should have a background check and understand teachers, understand that we're going to talk to. So presentation, customize it to include the pain points of teachers. Understand your audience and know their pain. When you say teachers, then hit them hard and say, teachers work so hard and get so little. And after 10, 15 years, they have nothing to show. They have been teaching for years and years.
Yes.
So you hit them hard on their pain points, depending on the type of career they are in.
Yes.
So you talked about them that rhyme with their energy or their kind of profession or speak their language. And lastly, you talked about the call to actions.
Yes.
A presentation which has no call to action is just a conversation. So always, it's like preaching gospel of salvation. When you preach a gospel, you must make a call. Make someone to, in Balokole they call it Opatlo locals. After someone accepts Jesus, let them, how do they say that in English?
Call to action, call to the altar. It's a call to the altar.
Call to the altar, or let them confess, or let them speak.
Yes.
So, in your presentation, before you end your presentation, let them make a commitment. Let them raise their hands. Let them come in front. Let them fill the forms. Try to emphasize that in your presentations so that you don't leave with nothing. But as I conclude my submission, the better the more time you spend on qualifying a lead, the shorter you will take to close. Most of us are talking to wrong people, poor people, miserable people. People even eat once a day.
True.
Thank you.
Okay.
Then the issue of the ideas, you said you will conclude it also?
Yeah.
Yes, ideas in our profession, ideas are allowed. If someone has no ID but has a passport, it's allowed. Driving permit is allowed. A refugee ID is allowed. But someone who does not have a passport, an ID solely, that person is a red flag.
True.
In our kind of job, someone who has no smartphone is a red flag. Someone who has no job is a red flag. Those people cannot, even if they start a policy, they cannot sustain a policy. So someone who has no ID, just pray for that person in Saraj Tafe and dismiss them.
Alan, you've had Alan your answer.
Thank you. I'm answered.
Yes. Anyone else? Juliet, Madam Juliet, Betty?
Well, I just want to say that it was a great presentation. I enjoyed it, and as usual, I realized that my problem is about tonality. I think I need to work on that.
Yes.
I don't like it. I need to update that one.
Yeah, so a technique that you can use to improve your tonality, Madam Juliet, is be engrossed a lot in watching people online who are public speakers, and try to practice when you're by yourself at first. Practice by yourself, either in your bathroom or in your room, in a mirror. Just practice slowly. You can do like 1 week, 2 weeks, or how many times it takes for you to grow the confidence to be able to present to someone that is close to you, maybe a friend, a partner. Then you tell them to give you evaluations, and then you can be able now to even come out to your customers and present yourself with a better tonality. You can have there are videos on YouTube of how you can make your voice flow in and out, up and down, how to slow down when there is a point that you want people to listen to. You can listen to people. There are a lot of people who are talking about that. And if you're very busy, just TikTok has just short videos, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. You can just make it a point to learn something about tonality every day until you improve.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. David, Mr. David, are you there? Okay. My presentation, I think that is all of it. I have no more to say. But my closing call to action is, because of course we do not make presentations without giving calls to action, guys. Remember that always when you present, make sure that you give a closing point of action. But first, before I can give you my point of action, let me hear our takeaways first today. We start with who? Our boss, Mr. Emma. What is your takeaway on my presentation today? Okay, Emma is not right there right now. Maybe Gloria, anyone who is ready. All of us are going to give one takeaway from today's lesson before I can give you my call to action. Okay, Madam Allen, Madam Betty, anything you've learned?
Yeah, to build context
Yes.
and be relevant.
Yes.
Because if you're talking to a client and you won't be able to convince them unless you have context.
Yes, you're driving them to a certain point, so start telling them a story or something that is driving them to where you want them to be or to the point that you want them to understand. Mr. Emma, what is your takeaway today? Welcome back.
Thank you. My takeaway is about the composure and the nervous management techniques.
Yes, regulating our nervous system. Madam Glory.
Yes, thank you. I actually had a question.
Okay.
But I think we can carry it over.
No, we can answer it now. No problem. I still have my time. Yeah.
So imagine that maybe our time is fast spent and we may not handle it. But yes, the question is, how do we get under prospects that have past financial heartbreaks? You meet them out there and they're not willing to open up. Like they just don't want to tell you about what really happened. And they're not really giving you audience, you know? How do we get to handle such prospects so that we can have our conversion rates increased or improved? Thank you very much. Yes, and then I will come with my takeaway. Thank you.
Okay. Like I said, we are in the industry that is very challenging. Most of the time when you are going to speak to people, you do not know who passed over them before with a Sinotrack or whatever and caused them to have an emotional breakdown that they do not trust anyone. Anyone telling them that I don't know, we have this for you, we have that for you. But if you can be able to create a personal relationship with these people, most of the time, right, like me right now, I joined Prudential a month ago, but I can't say that I have a client that I have closed. All I am doing right now is creating relationships with these people, the prospects that I have. I have people I have presented to. I tell them, yes, I work with Prudential, but I haven't even come to the place where I feel that I'm comfortable enough to tell them what Prudential is all about. So I'll go online. I've created all the platforms online: LinkedIn, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, which other one? Even WhatsApp groups that I have people that I'm creating relationships with them. The problem that people do not trust us because they think that we are scammers because we do not have a personal relationship with them. If you can be able to create personal relationships, most of us here are afraid to post online. Most of us are afraid to speak to the camera and come across like I am, even to show face on even if it is a presentation or even if it is posting your mind on TikTok or even on Facebook. But I have come to realize that the only trick for us to be able to create that foundation with people is that they have to get used to you. Before someone can commit to you and to your product and to your service, they have to feel like you're their friend and you're not going to run them over. And because of social media and the way the dynamics have changed, before we only had phones that didn't have a screen, there was no internet, and it was easy for someone to call you and they can trigger you emotionally and you do what they want you to do. But right now people are sharp because they are seeing even others being done that, and people come out and say someone did this to me, so people be careful. And everyone's attention now is on all high, that they do not want to be scammed. But the best way for you to overcome this problem specifically is for you to be able to show your face. Show your face online to people who do not know you. Speak your mind. If it is a business like Madam Allen, I think you have a restaurant. Show us your restaurant, your business. In the morning, you show us. You can do a spend a day with me video. Spend a day with me video, even if you're not speaking. Just record yourself washing your clothes, your home, how you swept, how you cleaned, how you went to the office, how you interact with people, and just post, even if you're not speaking and you're just posting your face, interacting with other people. This makes the people who are out there to start being, what can I say, it triggers them to want to know more about you. Who is this person that is not afraid of judgment, of criticism, who comes out confidently, and who is able to just come and show us their life like this. People will just start being curious, and in a couple of times you're going to see you have a big following. You have people coming to you with their problems and asking, I have such and such a problem, I need help. What do you think I should do here? Although you should also be careful, because when you create these accounts to a certain level of followers, people are going to be targeting to steal your account. So you have to minimize your interactions with people. You have to be very careful on that. But for you to be able to build right now, for me, I'm not looking at one customer that I'm presenting to. I haven't been presenting a lot, but I am building my social media capacity, so that by the time I start telling people, now I have this, people will have enough trust in me that yes, we know she stays in such and such a place, she works in such and such a place, like that. That is a very nice trick. What do you think, guys? Juliet, you are saying something.
No, I was just afraid that I'd have to tell people where I stay.
No,
I thought that should not be
not like your home, eh? You don't have to disclose your location that I stay here. But you have seen people who take videos with at their home, like sweeping, cleaning. So people would feel a personal connection with you because they think they know your life, they know who you are. Not that you tell them that I stay in such and such a place, you give them your address, no. But just by them looking at you, doing your thing, your daily chores, whatever it is that you're doing, and they have that personal connection with you, that can cause them to build a relationship with you that you haven't built with them, because for you, you're looking at the camera, and then you're going to see people taking interest in the things that you're talking about, and you will start seeing conversions in the long run. You understand the point? Madam Betty, Juliet, don't show your location, please. Okay, Allen, yes. Miss Gloria, did I answer your question clearly? Was it clear, or do you want any more clarification?
Well, you really, really did justice to it, and I say thank you very much. And still in the same spirit, I'd like to appreciate you, Madam Rahab. It has been such a wonderful session, interactive, indeed and very insightful. Thank you so much. My takeaway indeed.
Yeah.
Number of things I have gotten, but it's the fact that we have to avoid filler words. I think it's also one of my work on, so something I'm working on in my public speech. Filler words.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're kind of in the same boat in that area.
That's
Yes. We keep growing. The other thing is to challenge ourselves daily to be better. Oh my God. The biggest project one can ever work on is themselves. The moment you succeed on working on yourself, this is yourself and improving yourself, then you can ideally work on other big projects in the world. So
that's true.
yeah, I've also taken that, and thank you very much once again, and everyone that has been on call today. Thank you. Over to you, Madam.
Thank you, Glory. Thank you very much. Boss, Mr. MIS.
Okay, team, thank you. These are my last words. I want to thank Madam Rahab, Madam Gloria. She is the MD Academics at Liberty Finance. She has organized this for us. And I want to tell the people on call we are going to be having two seminars every month at the beginning and somewhere in the middle or at the end.
Yeah.
Our next seminar is supposed to be there on the 19th next month. But we have a graduation for the sales master class on the 19th. So we shall have one. So learning is part of earning, and I want to thank all who are on call today. And Madam Gloria has confirmed that we are all having certificates. They will be shared to you all who have attended today's session. I wish you all the best. Let us meet at the top. For good and my family, thank you.
Okay. So, my closing call to action, guys, is that good salespeople are not born, they are made. So, each and every day, make it a point to learn something new that elevates your career to the next level. If you find that you have a challenge in filler words like me and Gloria, start working on it, each word at a time. If you find that your challenge is like for Madame Betty, I don't remember properly her challenge was, what it was, but what was, yes?
Tonality.
Yes, that one. Guys, work on it slowly by slowly, each day, just a small step. When you improve, you'll become someone better. You guys wouldn't believe who I am if I told you, but because of learning, taking it on myself to learn and to present myself in a certain way, I am climbing, guys. Mundaba wanonai one day ngenda gamba kale she used to present to us at 20k nga that time I'm presenting at 20 million. Okay, that is my takeaway. Thank you for attending. Thank you for the nice interactions and for the vibes. Mr. Emma, we are very grateful for you taking the initiative to help us to build ourselves, to grow. Glory, thank you for being a nice organizer. We thank you very much. Alan, thank you for attending. And Betty, thank you for attending. May God bless you. Have a good night. Tomorrow is a new day for us to take on the challenges that we have learned today to improve ourselves. Okay. That is all from me. Can we go off the call, or Emma, you have something to say?
Nothing. Guys, have a good night. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Certificates by your emails. May God bless you, team.
Okay. Good night, guys.
Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Alan.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.